There we go. What is up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful night. I am filming my first ever review. Okay, this is my TV show reviews. I told you guys about it in my previous video. This is going to be called, what's it called? TV. This is going to be called the TV Rewind. Not Rewind. Rewind, because I got my glass of wine. Alright, but before we get into the review, do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to click the little bell if you want to be updated on when I post other reviews, because I plan on doing more shows. I just gotta know which ones, okay? But today we are doing Insecure. Tonight, I just watched Insecure season 3, first episode. It just premiered. Child, and I got a lot to say, okay? Okay, so the episode starts out with Daniel having sex in the bedroom. Now, I thought, because I knew last season Issa went to stay with him, I assumed it was Issa, but it was not Issa. It was some random chick he was fucking in the bedroom. Ass just plain old, just there. Just chocolate and ass. That's all I saw. So he's just killing some girl in the bedroom. And then you pan to Issa, who's in the living room, sleeping on the couch, and just her ears are just being assaulted by all this random moaning and sweating. I'm sure she can hear all the sweat hitting on this girl. But yeah, she's in the living room, and she is just, you can see on her face that she is just like disgusted by this shit. So Issa grabs her stuff and leaves. Heads to her car. Issa is now riding for Lyft. She's now a Lyft driver. And I was a Lyft driver. I used to do Lyft for a little while. I was a Lyft driver, and driving at night, I didn't really like driving at night, but because you get all these characters, but we'll talk about the characters later on in the episode. So we cut to this beautiful scene on the beach, nice hotel, tropical oasis. We don't know where this is. And you see Molly is on the beach having a drink. This young man comes and hands her a drink. I guess it's some guy that she met there. But anyways, so him and Molly started talking. Apparently this is somebody that she met while on vacation. I guess she thought he was a local. I really don't know. But dude said he was from Cleveland, and I guess he wanted to have a long distance relationship, and Molly just was not into that. Issa comes into the house, and Daniel is there. And basically, she asked him, like, dude, did you know I was here last night because you were tearing some girl open? Did you know I was here? And he nonchalantly said, yeah, and walked away. I like Daniel. I do. But he is trying too hard to act like he don't want Issa when we clearly know he wants Issa. But, you know, he got to play the macho role. He got to play like his feelings ain't been hurt by her. So I get it. I get it. Issa's at work, and she is still on desk duty. Last season, she was taken off the field because of the issue that happened at the school. So Issa's now on desk duty, and she's been asked to call the schools, asking them if they want to still work with We Got Y'all, right? So she's talking to the white girl that she was working closely with the last 2 seasons. And she was asking her to kind of talk to the boss to see if she can get back on the field. The girl got a new position, the position that Issa was supposed to get. And homegirl was like, well, I don't want to rock the boat. I just got this position. I don't want to, you know, shake the table or nothing, so I can't help you. Okay, so next you see Daniel in the studio, and he's with like a set of dudes. And there's this girl in the booth. I don't know what she was doing. I don't know if she was trying to rap, whatever the case may be. But she was my phone. She was completely horrible. So Daniel is like asking, dude, why are you having her here? Apparently she's related to some person that Daniel wants to work with. So, you know, he's gonna let her do her thing. When the girl came out, she had on this pleather, ugly ass pants, and the baby hairs were like right here, like almost covering her eye. And when I looked at the girl, that girl was Dawn Richardson. I did not know Dawn was going to be in this. You know what? I don't even know if it was Dawn, honestly, because I mean, chick had her old face. I don't know if this was current Dawn's face or old Dawn's face, but she looked like Dawn to me. Issa is waiting, and Molly gets in the car. So Issa went to pick Molly up from the airport, and they decided to go get something to eat. So while at while at lunch, Issa is telling Molly about Daniel having some random chick over. And then Dro calls Molly on the phone, but she ignores the call. So, you know, Issa was asking her, like, you know, what about you when you do Dro? And Molly likes to play off the whole Dro thing, but I don't like him. I don't like him, and Molly knows better. But sometimes when you know better, you just don't do better, and she is going to get caught up. I don't know if she's going to... I feel like this would be so interesting if Molly got pregnant, but I don't know if Issa gonna do that. So, but something is gonna happen where all this shit is gonna hit the fan. Okay, so Daniel goes to someone's house. I'm assuming it's his sister. Goes to the house to pick up a guitar, and the sister was asking him to watch her daughter, and he said, well, you know, Issa's still there. Sister said, how is that working with the other girl I guess he's dating? And she asked if the girl had any issues with Issa being there. He said, no, it's fine, we just cool. And she was like, that is crazy that, you know, the girl you used to fuck with is there when you fucking with some new girl. So he was like, ain't no problem, everybody's cool, no big deal, and he leaves. Okay, so Issa comes into the house while Daniel is working on his music, and he's drinking. He's like lit right now. He's kind of drunk. And Issa decides to drink with him. Now, when two motherfuckers start drinking, I know that some dick is about to be exposed. But it didn't go there. Daniel tried to kiss Issa. She kind of like stepped back, didn't want to do it. And he's confused at this point. He was like, why are you even here? Why did you come to stay with me? And she was like, well, you close to my job. You know, I needed somewhere to stay. And he's kind of confused at this point because it's like, she knows how we are with one another, but she's acting like, okay, he's just my homeboy type thing. They kind of start arguing about it. Issa brings up the girl that he was sleeping with. You know, he was like, why do you even care? She gets awkward and she kind of walks away from the conversation. Pans to next scene where Molly is getting her box ate by Dro. Now, the guy that plays Dro, first of all, I just think about that whole thing with him and the girl that plays Tasha, that whole real life drama that happened on the Instagram. But yeah, the guy that plays Dro, he's eating her. I don't think he's cute, but you know, that's just me. I like his height, but his face is kind of distorted in my vision. But anyway, the guy that plays Dro, Dro is eating Molly out and everything like that. They pan to them in the bed, all cuddled up, talking about making pancakes and shit. And then Candace calls. Candace is his wife. So Candace calls. He tells Candace he's at Molly's house. Now, we always thought that Candace had no clue about Molly. I don't know if she doesn't. I don't know if she knows that he's having sex with Molly, or she just thinks, well, him and Molly are friends. He's chilling at Molly's house. That we still don't know. But Molly gets into her feelings as she normally do. I don't know why you're getting into your feelings because you know he's married. I don't understand why she keeps doing this to herself. She gets into her feelings. You know, she told him, you know, we have to figure out what we're doing. We either friends that don't fuck or fuckers that don't friend. I don't know. But he was like, you know, why can't we just be what we are? And she is not cool with that because she wants a concrete definition on what they're doing. So she decided that she just want to be sex buddies, and he had no choice but to be cool with it. And then he told her that, you know, that's fine. She said, okay, you can leave now. And he left her house. Alright, so back at Issa's job, Issa is still calling these people, still calling these schools, and she decides to call the schools that are crossed out. Apparently, there are some issues as to why these schools don't want to work with We Got Y'all. So she's calling to kind of see what the issue is. Come to find out, the schools are majority black schools, and they have a problem with there's only one black employee working at We Got Y'all, which is Issa, and it seems like there's no diversity. It's more geared towards black children when a bunch of white people are operating the organization. So these schools had a lot of problems with it and decided to go with another youth organization. I don't really know, but they decided to go with it. So Issa goes into her boss's office and tells her, well, this is why they are not trying to work with us. Boss gets upset, told her that you are the reason why a lot of this shit is happening. You are the problem. Get out of my office. Shut my door. I'm a different type of person. I would have cussed that bitch out. But I understand workplace etiquette. I get it. But don't be raising your white ass voice at me. You know, that's just my thing. But Issa leaves the office feeling defeated. And then Daniel texts her, says, heads up. And she said thanks. Basically, he's telling her, well, a girl is about to come over tonight. Just a heads up. Molly is at the nail salon getting her feet done. Dro gives her a call, asking her how did her negotiations go with her job. She was like, dude, we are just friends. Why are you calling? No, we are just fuck buddies. Why are you calling me? And he said, well, fuck buddies can ask how something went. So he said, let's go celebrate. Meet me at the taco place at 9 o'clock, whatever the case may be. So Molly went home, getting ready, trying to look cute. Issa gives her a call. Issa tells her, well, she can't go home right now. Come ride with her. Come live with her. Do it like a party lift. Molly gets in the car. They start partying. They start driving. Picking up random Lyft passengers and everything like that. And that was going cool. Picked up this cute guy. I know this dude from somewhere. I don't know where. Where do I know him? I know him. I know him. Anyway, picked up this cute guy. And he was like, you know, cool, I'm going to ride with y'all or whatever. Real cute. They said they're going to pick up, you know, I'm assuming it was a pool ride because she was picking up multiple people. Well, Lyft line because it's Lyft. So, she picks up the next passenger is a big ass dude. Big ass. I don't know how the hell he fit in that car. But he got in the car and they looked a little leery because he was so big, and I would have too, because if it was me driving Lyft and I saw a big ass nigga outside waiting on me, I would have probably canceled the ride and drove home. I'm not picking up nobody that damn big. But anyways, he pulls out a blunt. You know, you don't smoke in nobody's car. That's just rideshare etiquette. Don't do that. So, you know, Issa was like, yo, don't smoke in my car, appreciate it. And he was like, bitch, you said this was a party ride. So the next dude was like, dude, she said don't smoke in her car. And he took the blunt out dude's hand and threw it out the window. You know what happened next. These motherfuckers started fighting in the back of Issa's car. Issa's driving. Mike was like, bitch, pull over. Issa's just, you know, Issa can't handle shit. Issa starts screaming and started just driving all kinds of erratic and shit like that. So she finally pulled over. The little guy got out the car and ran. He said, I'm sorry. He beat the hell out of that dude. He beat the hell out of that dude. So Issa goes back to the house. Daniel's on the couch watching TV. She sits on the couch. Issa's asking him, like, why didn't you text me back? And he was like, you know, whatever. And she, you know, he was asking, like, what's wrong with you? And she said, you know, I still have feelings for you. And it really bothers me that you are fucking random, not random, but you are fucking people while I'm here. Like, the common courtesy, nigga, like, for real. And he said, I don't understand you because you just told me that you only moved here to be close to work. Why are you here? And I didn't hear what she said. I think she said, I just wanted to be closer to you because of our history. I don't really know. I couldn't hear her. So Molly's in her room, trying to find some sexy lingerie. I'm assuming Dro is coming over. She decides to put on a cute little onesie. And then she walks out and Dro is sitting in her kitchen. She asked him, how in the hell did he get into the kitchen? He used his key. So they started talking and kissing and stuff like that. And Molly asked him for her key because she didn't feel like he needed to have her key if they were just going to be sex buddies. So he got kind of upset that she would ask for the key right then and there. And she said, yeah, I want my key back. And then she was like, I don't understand what we're doing. And then she brings up Candace, his wife, said, you and Candace, I don't know what you guys are doing, but this is just not right for me. And he said, don't bring up what me and my wife do. Who the f... He said, don't bring up what me and my wife do. Fool, are you crazy? In my house, you gonna say that? So he said, well, you know, I think I should leave. And she said, yeah, go ahead and leave. He hands her back the key and he walks out the door. So Issa's sitting there in the house watching TV, and she's watching a show with Bill Bellamy, Erica Alexander, I love her, and Daryl, I can't remember his name, he played Ron on A Different World. some bootleg show. It's like how they did last 2 seasons when they had like that kind of slave show. They're doing a bootleg show again. So, you know, with all, well, I don't like Bill Bellamy, but you know, Erica Alexander, I love her. So Issa's sitting there watching the show, and Daniel comes out of his bedroom and he sits on the couch. And it's still that awkward situation. And Daniel says, you know, you're gonna have the crib to yourself tonight. Basically, he's gonna sleep out. I don't know if he's gonna sleep out. Is he gonna be in the studio all night? He's gonna sleep out with the girl that he's with. But he told her, you know, you're gonna have the place to yourself tonight. So he's about to head out the door, and Issa stops him and say thank you. And he was like, no problem. Issa not wanting to be there by herself, I assume. She looks at her phone, checks Lyft, she gets her bag, and she walks out the door. And that is the end of the episode. This episode, it was funny. It really was. I can't wait for it to ramp up because it looks like she is going to have to move out and move into her own space. So I can't wait for that because I don't like her staying there with Daniel. But this episode was really good. I got to see Daniel's ass. I feel fulfilled. Dro and Molly, I'm over them. I'm really over them. Let me know down below, did you enjoy the episode? It was highly anticipated. I know I waited for so long for this to come out, and I'm so glad it's here. Do not forget to subscribe. Do not forget to like this video if you like it. Do not forget to share it, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.